Hi, my name is Elisa. My student number is B1024191032, and I will just answer question for my midterm semester. From the part A, do you always attend Zoom class? Yes. How many times have you attended Zoom class? 20. How many times have you missed the class? It's third, and because I woke up too late. What topic have you discussed after the midterm? It's sexual harassment in the workplace. How many students are active in discussing your topics? 4, 3 maybe. What are the questions? Is why is sexual harassment such a problem? If we ignore sexual harassment, it will stop. What should we do if we get sexual harassment? It's 3 top questions. What is your hope for human research? Great. I hope it will always be like this because it's make us easier to study. What have you got from joining the human research class? Yeah, I know what I study for. I know the topic, and I can little bit understand about human research. And now we go into the part B. What is impact of cyberbullying on implies emotion and word? The answer is well, cyberbullying has a negative impact where informant of team and organization study reveal that from a functional team member must contribute amount of effort toward. It has been proven that cyberbullying results in wasting of time and research, with employers sitting through time-driven deadlines and deliverables in nature form team member to feel against if someone from the team is including in cyberbullying at the workplace. It can lead to distress as it flood violence, discipline, norms, efficiency of the group. Next question. Are there any gender difference in employees' perception toward cyberbullying? Findings showed that men were more likely to cyberbully compared than women. Men and women also differed significantly in the amount of the time they spent on cyberbullying at the workplace. Men reported spending slightly over an hour a day on cyberbullying at work, while women report that they spend about 46 minutes in their cyberbullying. About 92% of men and 85% of women report that it was acceptable for employers to cyberbully at the workplace. In general, our findings suggest that men cyberbully more frequent and then longer duration than women. These findings are consistent with results of prior study which found that men were more likely to engage in internet activity and for a longer period of time. Now next question. Cyberbullying at work is acceptable. Do you agree to this statement? Explain your answer. Yes, because we need the free time in our work time, so maybe just 30 minutes or 20 minutes to do cyberbullying, so it's not a problem because if we already done our work, so we can do the cyberbullying because we didn't have a time to search it at home, maybe because the time to our work is too fully, so that's why. Next question. Compared to more than 8 in 10 women will experience sexual harassment in the workplace at some point in lifetime. So the question is, what is sexual harassment? Sexual harassment is from sex-based discrimination at the workplace. It is violent of fundamental right of worker and is considered a problem of safety and healthy, a problem of discrimination and acceptable working condition? Next question. Where is your question? Can you give example of sexual harassment occurring at workplace? Why are they say they sexual harassment? Flaring or making remark about somebody, causing appearance, asking question about someone's sex life is sexual harassment. It's like maybe you just say your clothes are too tight or your boobs too big. It's same like sexual harassment. Next, that's an example. Most women are familiar with sexual harassment in some form or other. Do you agree that is sickening? Yes. Maybe 90% of their population already have sexual harassment. I don't know why. Cause maybe because how they trace, but it's not a problem. Maybe just the men didn't have the lowest education, so they can do sexual harassment to women. I don't know why too. According to Institute of Women Policy Research, its statement that almost a quarter to more than 8 in 10 women will experience sexual harassment in workplace at some point in their lifetime. What do you think of this statement? I don't know why the men do that to women in workplace. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they cannot understand why sexual harassment. Maybe they don't realize it's sexual harassment. Maybe just say what they want to say. Maybe just say like, "Oh my God, your clothes is too tight, it's so hot." And some of the girls, they will just ignore it. But some of the other girls, they'll just they will just keep it for themselves. Like, "Oh my God, they insult me." Maybe just they need more education. What do you do when employee files sexual harassment complaint? I will just gonna call who do that the sexual harassment and call that employed too, and I would just ask him or her why they do that, and do you know about sexual harassment? Do you feel sorry? Do you realize when you say it? I just ask the question and make them realize why that is so important. So is a good manager automatically is a good leader? Absolutely. The best manager are those individual who exemplify great leadership traits such as integrity and vision. A love of manager can get the job done, but the great managers share their vision and allow the group delegated to accomplish their goals. Next question. Oh, I wanna ask this question. What is different between the leadership and management? Give it a reason. So leadership is about motivating people to cooperate and believe in the vision you set for the company and to work with you and achieve your goals, while management is more about administrating the work and ensuring the day-to-day activity are getting done as they should. Next, how do you apply the theory of Maslow motivation at workplace? Mm, Once these basic needs are met, the employee will want to belongs and social needs met. The level of social interaction an employer desire will vary based on whether that employer is an introvert or extrovert. The key point is that employees desire to work in an environment where they are accepted in the organization and have some interaction with others. These mean effects into personal relations are necessary. Manager can create an environment where staff cooperate is rewind. This will enhance interpersonal affection. Next, explain strengths and weakness of Maslow theory. So, the biggest advantage of Maslow theory of motivation is that it is very simple to understand that even laymen can understand and relate to this theory because we all go through one or other stage of need pyramid during our lifetime. I missed one question is part C. When you gather with your girlfriend or boyfriend, example, have a reunion on birthday party, did you ever experience sexual harassment? Yes, maybe it's because my clothes were too tight to my body, and that time I don't wear hijab, so they just I don't know touch my body. Maybe they say they sorry, it's not on purpose, but I ignore it maybe one time, but in two time I just want to be mad, but I don't like to be angry in public, so I just ignore it. But I think they always say it caused my body, so I start thinking it caused my body, but we're not. It's not our body fault, so stop thinking it's our fault because we not do anything. This is already we can use what we want and don't let them get sexual harassment in us. I don't know, maybe just because they don't realize what they say. That's it, thank you.